My fellow Americans, I know, right? Could we be on the verge of a lasting peace? I'm serious. Could we be on the verge of a lasting peace? Trump has announced that about time King Charles comes to Washington, D.C., which won't be too long, we should have this deal done. Now, that's one aspect. Number two, wait for it. I said, wait for it. He got the good Lord behind him. And you know you can't lose with the Lord, right? People, I saw this here. I'm like, nah, I wasn't ready for that. I clearly was not ready for that. You see, because usually President Trump, he usually spaces out his gimmicks. Well, Pearson, he got the Lord up in there. He got to be feeling it. People, I looked at it and I tried to look in it. You know, I teach the 5 C's of clues and codes and colors and confirmation, time, and conclusion. I tried to look at if there's any hidden images in there. I just couldn't figure it out. I went close, I went back, I turned it upside down, sideways, and I just like, this thing is exhausting me. You see, because I wasn't ready for this, so I just put it down. You just got to just put it down. You young folks got to learn about that. Sometimes you just got to pull back a little bit. And I did. Then I went right back, and I'm like, wait a minute. What is the reason why he put this out? Because today is the anniversary of not only President Lincoln dying, but also of the Titanic. What on earth could Donald John Trump possibly be trying to do now with an AI-generated picture of the Lord around his arms? I wouldn't play me some basketball. I'm like, I got to get out the house. Shot some free throws, my little MJ. Then it hit me. I said, it hit me. Hit me. I said, look at the picture again, Pearson. This is a picture of reassurance. You see the Lord got his eyes closed. You see the stillness and the calmness in the president's face, his countenance. You see the glow and the radiance over both of their heads. That's reassurance. And you got that flag just waving in the background. They got it just right. Something about that AI just got that feel. I'm like, okay, Pearson, you getting it now. You getting it. What could it be now? Who made that song? What could it be now? Oh. And I just studied it for a little while longer. Then I went back and I looked at my articles from back in the day. This is from November 16th, 1979, America and Iranian relations. If you notice, I have I marked on there Iranian Revolution. Iranian Revolution. And then I have the Iranian foreign minister. And I got to reading, I got to studying, I got to feeling how I was back in the day. Then I remember President Jimmy Carter. President Carter, the peanut farmer from Georgia, came out of obscurity. The peanut farmer. President President Carter. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, Jimmy got that peace accord. He signed that peace thing between Israel and Egypt. Egypt's leader was Anwar Sadat, and Israel's leader was Menachem Begin. Then you had, the PLO and the, kind of in the mix. What was his name? PLO, Yasser Arafat. Y'all remember him? Then I went to this one. This one's from March 14th, 1980. And I studied the Persian Gulf and how they was trying to control the Persian Gulf. I'm like, wow, the Persian Gulf. And today we got the Strait of Hormuz, right? And then I remember they had an Ayatollah back in the day, the Ayatollah Khomeini. He came on the scene after the Iranians took 50 hostages. And the Shah ran to New York. That's the place to go. The Shah of Iran was in charge of Iran at the time. So I kept playing some basketball and thinking, and I'm like, Pearson, this is reassurance. And this is why I'm saying, I think this is 2 Thessalonians. When they say peace, peace, sudden destruction. Do you read me? It appears to me there's going to be an announcement. I'm going to go out on the limb that there's going to be an announcement very soon that they got the peace. He just wanted to hear from the Lord that he had his back. That's what I'm feeling in this thing here. Y'all know that ain't the Lord. But that's a whole nother video. Let me break this thing down, because it needs some breaking down. Let's look and see what assurance looks like. Okay, let's do that. April 15th, 2026, that's today. December 25th, 2026, that would be Christmas Day, right? Since we're dealing with the Lord. That gives us 8/14. And what is 8/14? You already know from the last few months I've been dealing with it. On 8/14, Japan surrendered. Japan had an unconditional surrender on August 14th, 1945, after we bombed them with Hiroshima and Nagasaki. What a lucky guess on your part, Pearson. Well, I had to go back in history now. Come on now. Now check this out. I don't know if they're going to play this. I hope they do. Sometimes I get in trouble with copyright, then they take it down. But see, here's the people I just had in my newspaper. That's Anwar Sadat of Egypt. That's our president, Jimmy Carter. And that's Menachem Begin of Israel. Watch this. The peace accords from back in the day. Yeah, there was a peace back in the day. But it didn't last long. But we got to show it. Watch this here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon, historic documents concluding the Treaty of Peace between the Arab Republic of Egypt and the State of Israel will be signed. First, President Sadat and Prime Minister Begin will sign, and President Carter will witness the agreed minutes, recording understandings between the parties regarding.
So that was history. And some of us, we lived it, didn't we? Now look at this. That was March 26th of 1979. Today is April 15th, 2026. That's 47 years ago. Woo! That's Trump. And what's 21? I think some of y'all who've been following my videos, you already know. J.D. Vance said 21 hours 3 days ago when the peace talks failed. Listen.
Good morning, everybody. And let me say a couple of notes of appreciation. First of all, to the Prime Minister of Pakistan and to Field Marshal Munir, who were both incredible hosts. And whatever shortcomings in the negotiation, it wasn't because of the Pakistanis, who did an amazing job and really tried to help us and the Iranians bridge the gap and get to a deal. We've been at it now for 21 hours, and
21 hours. Like I said, I got a time machine. I'm fortunate enough to have been a journalist back in the day. Been doing this all my adult life. And I went to concentrate and I figured it out. It's rooted in the past. Today, with the Lord by his side, they speaking, but it's a falsity. That ain't God. Now check this out. Jimmy Carter speaking from the grave. Look at this. That's his birthday, October 1st, 1924. October 1st, 1924, Jimmy Carter. Today is April 15th, 2026. 101 years old and 614. What is 614? You ready for this? Donald Trump's birthday. Somebody say praise the Lord for the decode. I'm telling you, man. The Bible says, wait upon the Lord and he will renew your strength. I'm telling you, he'll renew it. He would do it. I'm a witness. Come on. Somebody put I'm a witness in there. Woo! Lord have mercy. Ain't that something? I took Jimmy Carter's birthday, subtracted from today, and it came out to 614. What are the odds? You know, Jimmy Carter was Christian too. I say he was Christian. Now look. March 26, 1979. Like I said, March 26. There's my receipts. March 26, 1979. They signed in peace accords. Egypt and Israel, along with Jimmy Carter. March 26, 1979. Now look at this here. Today is April 15, 2026. This is June 14, 2026. That's Trump's birthday this year. The difference is 84. Barack Obama was born August 4th. Is he Jesus? Think about what I'm saying. See, they playing with us. Look at here. April 15, 2026 today. August 4th, 2026, Barack Obama's birthday. The difference is 111. What is 111? The slit in the eye of a snake is one. Snake eyes. The Lord told me a few years ago, we back in the garden. The Lord told me we back in the Garden of Eden. The deception is real. It's worse or even equal till it was in the Garden of Eden. We back in the garden, snake eyes. Also, Pope Francis died on the 111th day of the year, which was April 21st. Let's go down this rabbit hole some more. August 4th, 1961 is Barack Obama's birthday. Today is August 15th, 2026. The difference is 64. Barack Obama's 64 and 814. There's your unconditional surrender again, remember? In 814, August 14th, Japan surrendered, unconditional surrender. That's what they want Iran to do. That's why I'm telling you, look for the peace very soon. They're gonna repeat history. Look at this. November 4th, 2008. November 4th, 2008, Barack Obama won the presidency. April 15th, 2026 is today. 17 years ago in 514. What is 514? May 14th, 1948. That's when Israel became a nation. That's their birthday. Like I said, everybody who has anything to do with the Iranian crisis right now, you got to think it through. Jesus gave them the assurance that everything is going to be all right. So I'm showing you everybody that they say Jesus. He's got a calm hand over him. Look at his face. He's relieved. He's relieved. My son, I've got you. I give you this assurance. Understand the game, y'all. It's a game. It's a game. It's a game. God gave me the revelation, though. I'm sharing it with you. All right, let me go a little bit deeper here. Ayatollah Khomeini of our day, we killed him on February 28th of 2026. Remember his birthday? April 19th, 1939. Look at his birthday. April 19th, 1939, Ayatollah Khomeini, we killed him in Operation Epic Fury, right? Today is April 15th. The difference is 86 years and 514. Remember 514, that's Israel's birthday. Everything gonna be all right. Because Jesus got Trump's back, see? Now look at this here. July 4th, 1776, America was founded. April 15th, 2026 is today. 249 years ago. But 9/11. Wow. So much for assurance, right? How about deception? I want you to understand the game, baby. May 14th, 1948, Israel's birthday. April 15th, 2026 is today. 77 years ago, Israel got their independence. And there's 111, snake eyes. Satan set it up, baby. That ain't Jesus. Care what nobody say. Here's Israel's president, prime minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, October 21st, 1949. October 21st, 2027, his birthday next year, versus today's date, gives you what? Did I finish this? Oh, here it is here. I forgot to put it up there. Here it is here. 79 weeks in one day. What is 79? Trump is 79 years old. I think we understand now, don't we? You keep praying. I pray for you, you pray for me. We're going to endure. Don't fall for this here. Don't fall for it, okay? I don't care how innocent he looked. I don't care who he put in the picture with him. I'm old school. I'm old school. God bless you.